Kevin Lorrimer, where you come from? Why you got these people using you to do their dirty work? I have a message for you. You should go back in the shell that you crawl out from, because from what I saw from you tonight, your credibility just gone low. You can't even secure a proper interview. You've been banging on for 4 weeks or more that you've secured and you're gonna have this interview with the hotel owner, and he's gonna come with the truth. He's going to break his silence and he's going to tell the truth. Well, that even you couldn't do. But instead of you crawling back in your shell and feeling embarrassed when you hype up the whole country and the whole world to come and listen to the interview to hear what this criminal murderer had to tell them, and you couldn't even do that. Huh? You couldn't even do that. Instead, you're taking time to blast off persons like Haley and Kohler that has been fighting and promoting the cause for justice for a little girl. You said you have 9 children, but there's no shred of emotion, nothing in you. Can't you just identify for 1 minute how those parents would have felt to lose their daughter, and you have 9 of them? Do you care even about those kids? Kevin, come on. Why you making yourself such a fool in front of the whole world to see? Instead, you you can't bring that hotel owner because we don't want to hear the truth. He should have come out from this end, from the said time that Adriana went lost, that she went missing, that he should have come out from since then. We don't want to hear nothing from him right now. And to be to be honest, we don't even want to hear from you either, because your credibility has just dropped. And instead of you securing the interview, you literally use the time to promote the PPP. That is what was your plan, and that was what you guys had planned to do all along. But you were just trying to make the public an idiot. First of all, that man, Mr. Son or whatever his name is, he would never come and give an interview, because he knows that people will see the lies and he will be caught out, and he will actually implicate himself even more. If you're gonna do, let me give you a little advice. If you're gonna do an interview with this Mr. Son, then what you need to do is get him to answer questions. So let us hear why he was preventing persons from going into the hotel and search for their daughter, for young Adriana. Why he said he wasn't at the hotel at the time when CCTV and photos show at the same hour, around the same time Adriana went missing, that he was there. Why wouldn't he let the person search the pool? Why didn't he come and speak to the parents? Why did he have all the police protecting the place? Why is he now coming out? He's never going to come out. And if he's going to come out, then he needs to come out as a neutral reporter like Gordon Mosley or Travis Chase, or somebody that do not have political affiliation, because obviously you and him and all of you guys are part of the friends, family, and favorites of the PPP, and they're using you to do your dirty work, because all you did was rant on and on and on about what the PPP done and what they're the best thing for the country and whatever. What did you get out of it? What have you gotten out of it? They're using you for the dirty work, and you look like a clown in front of everybody. Go back in your shell. Go back in your shell that you come from, because you're in making no sense, and we don't want to hear you sound like a fool and you look like a fool. You should have been embarrassed today, because what was your plan and what you said you would deliver, you couldn't deliver. So you, for me, you ain't make it. You ain't make it. And you know what? Hats off to persons like Haley and Kohler that are actually promoting justice and doing something constructive and appreciative. And is not fighting for justice just for Adriana, but all of us. We are fighting for one cause, for equality, for justice. And this government that you promoting, they are the worst government ever to be ruling in Guyana. Look how much debts Guyana have. Look how many murders Guyana have. Look how much corruption. Look at all the nonsense that's going on. Where in history have you heard or seen this in a political party? Mind you, there is corruption, but the PPP, they have made corruption look like nothing because they are the greatest persons. They're the masterminds of corruption. And they're using you for the election gains, for you to go out there, promote them, and then persons will actually say, oh, yes, yes, we'll vote for the PPP. But if these people that were looking at your program had any sense, they would have turned off their telly or their phones or their tablets or whatever they were using device and just leave you there by yourself because you didn't make no sense. But I suppose all your followers was the PPP supporters because you couldn't fool us. And it doesn't care what you guys says. Your body burning because you know what? Justice coming, the truth coming out, and everyone will be exposed. So you better watch because all y'all days are numbered and there's a special place in hell for all y'all. Watch this. God don't sleep. And the truth will come out.